Hey everyone, welcome to Achievements by Ice Lighting. So in this video I'm going to cover the new achievements you can get if you have the Storm Griffin, which is part of the pre-purchase of the Battle Within. So if you don't have the pre-purchase, you don't have the mount, you therefore can't do these races. So if you do have it, make your way over to the Skytop Observatory and the little dragon thing should show up with the quest. Mine only showed up when I was here. Once you go there, you will be able to speak to the Lord and start the actual quest. Doing the quest will give you the attire. Now, you don't have to get gold in all of these races to get the attire. So if you're just after the transmog and you hate dragon racing, you just have to finish it. You don't even have to get anything other than bronze. But if you want the gold, I'm going to show you how to do it. So the first one I'm looking at is the Waking Shore, the Ruby Life Pools. So once you start off with your Griffin, I'm dropping down and I'm hugging the walls. Hugging the walls is so important in this. So I've done an ascent there, but I really didn't need to. Hug the walls, this will build up a static charge. Now this means nothing to you when you first start it, but there is a buff at the top which does a countdown. Every time you're away from a wall, it is disappearing. So I've done an ascent there and I've had enough static charge. I've reached 10 so I could set it off. Now setting it off is a replacement of the whirling surge that used to cost you a bunch of vigor. The static charge thing does not cost vigor, you just have to have 10 stacks on your buff at the top. So I didn't fully understand that in this race. I was getting to grips with learning it, so this could have been a lot faster. So I've done another one at that point and I'm coming down low because I'm doing an ascent. I really didn't need to. I'm doing an ascent again here. What I should be doing is hugging these walls to build myself up again. Now when you do set off those charges, you go in a straight line, so you must make sure you do them at the right point. So I did that one in 62 seconds. If you repeated what I did on that one, you'll clear it anyway, but as we go through you'll see I get much better at it and the races are longer and harder. So this one is the Anara Plains one. This took me a while because I was really learning how to get this thing working. So we're ascending to start with and then we are dipping down with a boost. We are hugging that wall. Seriously, hug the wall. You can see that the charges is building up. Again, I'm a little bit too far away. I need to get that closer, so I've boosted and you can see I'm hitting 10 now. Now I'm waiting for this point here because I'm going to go in a straight line as soon as I set it off. If you do it before then, you will go into a wall. You will lose everything. You must make sure you can see what you're doing. So I'm boosting along here just to try and pick up more speed. I'm building that charge up, but it's not really a lot at the moment. I'm losing it. I'm trying to get back to the wall here to build the charge up, and I'm just ascending and boosting. It really doesn't matter too much about the ascending and boosting. Without those surges, you'll fail the race. So you can see that I've stacked it up again to 10 and I've done a surge at this point. Now I can't turn properly when I'm doing that, but that's why I did it at that point and not before, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to make the corner. So I'm boosting along at this point and I'm dropping down low. I'm just trying to get any kind of wall friction in order to boost myself. It's not working, so I've done an ascent up here. This really should have been a boost. It would have been a much tighter time, or sorry, a much easier time than I got with that one. I mean, I still got the gold, but if I tighten that up against the walls, that would have cleared no problem whatsoever. So if you follow that one again, you'll get gold, no worries. And again, as we go through, you'll see I get much better. So Thaldrassus, this is Tyron Hold. Now this one is the one where I really learned how to do it, because without it, you can't do this race. I spent loads of time on this. So straight away I'm up against the wall and I'm charging. I need to make sure I've got 10 before I hit the end of here. Now I don't want to use it, but I want to get ready because I need a straight line, which is right there. Now if you angle that wrong and go into the wall, you're done. There's also a stupid bit of tree that sticks out there. You don't want that either. So keep going, get close to those walls, mine trees, build up that static charge again because you need it. And you can see I'm up to 8 at this point, 9. I want to get to 10, but I don't want to use it until I am turned the other direction. So I'm using it here, and you can see that was very close. I almost caught the edge of that branch, but I got it at the right time so that I was able to turn and make that turn, because you would have been stuck going in a straight line otherwise. So along here you are against the walls again. Try and get as much static charge as possible because you need it before coming up. So again, I could have gone much closer there. I realized that at this point, so I'm trying to get more here. I'm up to 6, 7. I really need that 10, and we're at the 10, so I'm waiting for the straight line, which is there, and there it goes. So straight line, I'm dipping down, I'm boosting, and I'm got just enough to do an ascent at that point, and it was enough to get me through the line there with the gold, with a nice bit of time to spare on that one. So this is, you can see I'm really improving on understanding how to do these surges. So now we are off to the Azura Span. So this one is the Vcross Ascent, which is a hard race anyway for challenge races. So this one, it's really long. It feels like forever. So you're starting off this one doing an ascent and then a boost, and then you are wall hugging, obviously, and boosting. So keep low, keep to the sides, make sure you hug and get that figure built up. You don't want to waste too much at this point, because a straight line here will send you off into the distance. You want it here. So there's your straight line, and you will be able to glide up without too much of a problem. Use the boost whenever you feel like it, but don't worry too much about it at this point. Come down here, and again, the walls are a little bit spread out here, but you want to get as close to some of them as possible to build that static. You should be getting towards 10 as you're coming around here. You do not want to use it around here though. This is really tight and twisty, and you'll just again get thrown off into a wall. So just keep it, make sure it's charging, make sure it's refreshing by going close to walls, and as soon as you come out of here, straight line, there it is. So bash that, make sure you stay as close to the walls as possible to recharge that up again. There's lots of trees and things that you might hit, but you've got some speed boost that will help you along. Keep along next to these pieces of wall. You can see I'm building up. I'm 7, 8, and we're heading towards the 10. So straight line will be after this one. So there you go, straight line, and I'm managing to obviously not hit any trees because that is the clearest path that I could see. So you can build some up off the trees, but try and get around this rock really tight, and that will help build you up some more. At this point I just had to boost because I didn't get enough. I think this would have been an excellent place for another surge, so I'm trying to get some off the floor here. I'm building some up. It's just not really working for me at this point, but I'm still going at good speed, and I was, you know, hoping and praying that it was going to be enough. So as we're coming down, I am doing an ascent up, and I realized that's a finish line, and I thought, oh God, did I do it? And I did, and I did it with time, just, seriously, just. So that one, that long stretch in the middle that I messed up, get the vigor, get this charge for that, and you should be fine.
Interesting.
So next on to the Zap Caverns. This one is across the whole place, so again there's lots of walls in this one, so this wasn't too bad. So hugging obviously all the walls as closely as possible, and gliding and boosting. So as we're coming along here, we are charging, we're at 6, 7, we are almost ready for our straight line. I don't know why it let me go away with that ring, it really shouldn't have done. I've got the 10, I need the straight line, which is here. Don't do it before then, you'll hit something, because you can see even then I'm trying to change the angle and it wasn't having any of it. Get as much speed as you can going along here, do an ascent, swing round, and again get close to the edges of things so that you can build your static, but do not hit anything. Obviously that will mess you up. So you can see that it's building up nicely again against all these walls because it's pretty closed in. You want your straight line at this point, you don't want it before then, otherwise you'll hit the crystal pillars. Just make your way through here, boosting where you can, and then again hug that wall. So we're rebuilding it now, getting ready for our next one. Avoid stupid crystal things. We're up to 8, and we should be able to get 9 and 10 off these pieces here, and then I dipped down and lifted myself, figured straight line is going to be okay here if I got it at the right angle, and you can see I just pulled that off there, so that I got that extra ring. That one was really low to the floor, but it's giving me some more of the charge. Pulling along here, I'm coming up to the finish, so I figured my best bet here was an ascent to try and make it in time, and I did that one with 92 out of 95, so that one wasn't too bad. There was enough speed going through there to get the gold. So on to our last one then is the Forbidden Reach, and this one took me a couple of attempts. I got the silver by 0.3, which really annoyed me, but the gold was pretty much straight after. So boosting on this one is a really, really long one. So this one's boosting a lot at the beginning because these are not going to give you much static. So as soon as you get up here, you should start building from the edges along here, and you can see we're almost at 10. Coming down here, you don't want to do anything until this point. That's when you want to do your boost, your surge. If you do it any time before then, you'll hit something. So coming along here, we're going to do an ascent just to get up, and again we're going to hug and try and get some static build up along this part here. So as we're coming around, we can't use it until we're back in the crater, but build it and keep it built. So you can see we're on 9, we're on 10, and just hold it. We don't want to use it until we are facing there. So there we go, there's the surge, and we're flying through. You can boost at this point, stay relatively low to the ground so you can recharge your static, and obviously as many walls as possible without hitting them. And as you come down around here, you can see that we are charging again. We're up to 4. We want to be at 10 by the time we come around here, but we've got to hold it. So keep it charged across these walls here. So we're at 10, but don't use it yet. You've got to wait until this point, otherwise you will have shot yourself off into the wrong angle, and this is the finish line here, and you can see it clears it in loads of time. So that is the final one. So once you've done them all, as I said, you didn't have to do them all gold. You can make your way back to Lord What's-His-Face, and he will give you your new attire. We all love a bit of transmog, especially when it's free. So this is what the new Storm Racer Rider thing, whatever it says, attire. It's basically the same as the other version before, but it is all sparkly. So if you've done all the races for gold, you will have received a new title, which is the Storm Rider. And you will have got a bunch of achievements, but the achievements don't count towards points because they're feats of strength ones, which kind of sucks. I felt like I deserved points for that. But anyway, I hope you found this video useful. As always, thanks for watching, and subscribe to see what else I'm up to.